There is a wonderful tradition to recite a prayer for a beautiful etrog for Sukkot on Tu B'Shvat. According to one source, the custom originates in the Mishnah referring to Tu B'Shvat as the new year of the tree, ha'ilan, in the singular, as opposed to the new year of trees, ha'ilanot, in the plural. According to this explanation, while Tu B'Shvat is the start of the year for all trees, the etrog is singled out due to its association with Sukkot's precious mitzvah of the 4 species of the Arba Minim. The Ben Ish Chai offers this exquisite prayer in Lashon Chachamim. May it be your will, Lord, our God and God of our ancestors, that you bless all of the etrog trees to bear their fruit at the proper time, and that they shall bear etrogim that are good, nice, beautiful, and clean from all blemish, and that no scars should form upon them, and that they shall be complete, and they should not have any deficiencies, even pricked by a thorn. And these etrogim should be available for us and for all of Israel in every place, and that they are in order to fulfill the mitzvah of taking the etrog with the lulav on the holiday of Sukkot, that shall come to us with good life and with peace, as you have written in your Torah by way of Moshe. And the prayer goes on and on. The Skvera Rebbe, Rav David Tvorsky, Shlita, explains that the etrog is singled out among the 4 species as well as among all other ritual objects. For example, we don't have a prayer for good quality matzah or good tefillin because it is specifically a fruit. The etrog as a fruit symbolizes our progeny and the next generation. Through this prayer, we also ask that our next generation be without blemish, all-hearted, and would perform mitzvot with beauty and grace. The prayer for the etrog is a reminder of the fragile and arduous process of growth from seed to fruit, from potential to actualization. It is not yet Tu B'Shvat, and I am not yet praying for a beautiful etrog like this one. And yet, with Sukkot coming to a close, with the season of tshuva nearing its end, and with the gates about to shut, the etrog challenges me to sow the seeds for a better world right now. Who do I wish to be in a year from now? What world do I wish to behold in a year from now? Some of us may be asking very specific questions at this time. The prayer for an etrog reminds us that the seeds for next month's election results are being sown right now. What have I or we done to impact the outcome? The prayer for an etrog urges us to consider Rahmana Litzlan, the next person of color that will be unjustly shot or killed, Lo Aleinu. It challenges us to remember that justice and truth grow from the ground up. Emet me'eretz titzmach. Have I or we cultivated truth and justice systemically in this country? The prayer for an etrog already now reminds us of next year's fire season. What have I or we done to impact the global threat of climate change? The prayer for an etrog reminds us that the world that the next generation will inherit is being planted or destroyed right now. What sort of world will I or we bequeath to future generations? We have a fragile and arduous road to travel. The potential is there, but it can only be actualized through both prayers and actions. The seeds must be planted now, before the completion of this holiday season, before the possibility of tshuva reaches its end, before the gates completely shut.